How you holding up?
I'm holding up enough. How are you holding up, friend?
I'm holding. You know where they buried her?
Up in Strawberry.
Will you show me?
Would you promise not to stab me?
Come on, let's go.
We've been trying to get the state to put something down for her, but it's a weird process, I guess.
I understand.
Yeah.
Were you there that day? Yeah, you were. Why am I even asking?
Which day?
Never mind. Listen, David, you got a gun?
Yeah, I have a gun.
Okay. Is it loaded?
It's loaded.
Good. There's some people out to get me. If they come, don't try to stop them. Don't play no hero either.
Gonna be honest, Rene, I wasn't really planning on stopping anyone if they were coming for you.
When the moment comes to act, people don't know how they're gonna behave.
Suppose we don't. Suppose that is true.
You fought for me once in Van Horn. You came with me to see what they did to Fallon.
Rene, I wanted to extend you an olive branch before, I was, intending on doing it sometime after the memorial, but, well, you acted the way you did, and I guess the opportunity has passed. Austin and Michael, well, they were willing to set aside their differences and work with you on finding Snake.
I already found him.
You already found him.
Put a cold steel in his belly. We left him a big souvenir on his back.
Well then.
Come on, come on. At a gallop.
What I was gonna say, Rene, is I had a plan. I drank a whole bunch, and I thought a whole bunch, and I thought of something, and I don't know, things got all whacked out of place when you did what you did.
It happened. It had to be done, David.
I was gonna let you. Let me explain something.
Speak your piece, brother man.
I hate Michael, right?
He killed your father, you told me.
Killed my father, and I think he's at least half to blame for getting Katrina in this situation. That God, what happened to her? Let what happened to her happen. I was thinking we'd all come out, look for Snake, and I assumed the fella would go down shooting. And if it just so happened to be a stray shot hit Michael in the back, another shot maybe hit Austin in the back, everyone would think Snake did it.
She loves sunflowers.
Yeah, she did.
My life is volatile. Sometimes I'm not around. I always stop by and make sure there's a fresh sunflower in this vase.
That's nice. I like that.
Okay. This was her home too.
It was, yeah.
Come on. Listen, brother, I've never been one for sneaky. I got after Snake because of what he did. As far as I'm concerned, Michael, Valentine, Austin, and yourself too should have been doing the same. Not waiting. But that's okay.
I've been looking for him. I've been looking all over for him, but
You won't find him. He's too hard to catch.
he is. He is. I've been trying to get everyone I know, every connection that I can make, looking out for him, but I guess you found him before me, so I guess that's done.
It's not done. He's out there. He's gonna be coming back. He told me the truth.
What was the truth?
They were brother and sister. He killed his own sister. Take me to the grave, David. David, you know I hated you before.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
makes sense.
I would never hurt you though. But I hated you because I thought you were good for her. And if you were with her, then I couldn't be. And I despised you for that.
Yeah.
I'm following you. Lead the way.
Yeah. I mean, we put her up here. We thought it'd be a nice spot, you know? We thought it'd be nice. It overlooked the town that she grew up in. She loved Strawberry. You have a nice view of the house that she lived in. And I think she deserved to be somewhere high up, you know? Somewhere, above everyone.
I think I made his voice a little too loud. What's up, Mountain?
You know,
Thank you.
before she passed, I proposed to her. Anyway, this is the spot right here.
What did Austin ever do to you?
Austin kept trying to separate me and Katrina. Every time she was gonna leave for Saint Denis, or she left. She was gonna leave from Saint Denis. Sorry, I've been drinking. My head's all cloudy.
David.
And I convinced her to stay. And yeah.
No sorries with me, please.
All right. I convinced Katrina to stay. We were back together. All the stuff with Michael, that had all been forgiven. Not between me and Michael, but me and Katrina. I understood what happened, right? Michael was manipulating her. He was in her head. He was convincing her of things that she didn't really believe, right? So I forgave her for that, because it wasn't her fault, you know. And she came back with me. And I wanted to spend every waking moment with her and Austin, and he was there, and he was trying to keep us apart. He wouldn't let us have any nice moments together. He was always there. I proposed. I got on my knee and I proposed to her, and he interrupted it. She never got to say yes. You know, I saw her mouth. Her mouth was forming the word. I saw it. But Austin came and he dragged me away. So as far as Austin, I hate Austin too. All right? I think that he was jealous, you know? Everyone was jealous. Everyone. Anyway, I tried, you know, spending time with her. I tried asking her questions and picking her mind, you know? But Austin was there. Austin was always there, and he was always stopping me. He was always being a wrench in my machinery. He wouldn't let me and her spend any time together. He was in her head too, and Michael and Austin, they wanted Katrina. I know that. I know that. That's why.
I know it too.
Yeah.
That's why what?
That's why I wanna put a bullet in them. I walk around with them, I talk with them, and all that. That's a facade, that's an act. I'm just waiting, I'm biding my time until the perfect moment arises, and then it's a bullet for each of them.
Are you a killer, David?
I wasn't one.
They're pushing you.
But they pushed me. Yeah.
Once you take that step, you'll never be able to come back, David.
I already took that, Rene. I took that with you down in Van Horn. And
No, you didn't. You were there on a mission to help somebody. Those are just casualties of war. What you're talking about is personal blood. Be careful, David. Once you take that leap, you'll never be able to climb out. Once they push you in the water and you go in, you're just gonna drown and drown.
I'm already in the water, all right? I've been in the water since Katrina passed. I've been drowning. I can barely breathe. Every single breath that I take is painful. My pain is constant and sharp. My chest feels like a decomposing empty hole. I have nothing left to live for except to kill those two and then drink myself until I die one day. Somewhere.
I hated you, David. I hated you, but I hate to hear you say this.
Away from me. Damn it.
That's just the way that it is, I guess. It's in me, you know. Maybe it was who I am deep down inside this whole time. You know, my father. I never met him. I wanted to ask him a few questions. That's why I came down here. I came down to Saints Cross and I made him. The sheriff's department calls me in, tells me identify his body. I look at his journal. Apparently the man's a liar, a thief, a killer. You know what they say, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Maybe I've been fighting who I am this whole time. Maybe I am a killer. Maybe I am a liar and a thief. Why fight it? Why try to be anything else? I used to think people couldn't change, but I know that that's not true. I know people can change, but it's only for the worse. It's only ever for the worse, all of this. Nothing ever gets better. I was hoping to start with Snake. Snake, it's justifiable, it's understandable, you know, if I do that, maybe I realize, this isn't who I am, and then I can come back from it. Once I go after Michael, once I go after Austin, there's no coming back from that.
Help me.
What's kept you from doing it up until this point?
Jesus Christ.
Cowardice, I suppose. I don't. You and me, Rene, we're different. You can just do things on an impulse. You can do things, and without thinking, you're just able to do that. I'm not like that. I plan for things. I take things into consideration. I think about things before I do them, and up until this point, maybe I've been overthinking these things. Maybe it is best if I just walk up to one of them and just shoot them right there. But that's just not who I am.
We're not different. We're more alike than you ever guess. We're one and the same, me and you. We're two sides of the same coin. One rotten old bastard, and one naive young bastard.
I've been talking with Ernst, with Fallon, a few other people, trying to figure out how to go through with this, how to gather the courage to go through with it. I've been drinking enough to keep this feeling, whatever this feeling is inside of me that wants me, this drive. I'm afraid if I stop, I'll be too scared to go through with it. And if I drink too much, I'll be too reckless and I'll die before I get to do it. And I've been trying to just keep this sweet spot, and it's real hard. It's
Scared? You're not scared. You're feeling something, but it's not fear.
What is it then?
What are you afraid of? You afraid of prison? You're already in a prison. Prison of your own regret. I don't know what exactly it is you're feeling, but it ain't fear. You're not a coward. If you were, I would never ride with you to Van Horn. As for that Austin, I never liked him. I gutted him twice on 2 occasions. He did nothing about it. That tells you everything about him.
Yeah.
As far as Michael Valentine, he hurt somebody that I was close to. That was my problem with him. That was it. He's more dangerous.
I know.
Everything you said about him manipulating, everything you said about Austin manipulating, it's the truth.
Yeah.
I was hesitating too. Not on my account, but on Kitty's. For her, I didn't do it. For her. I saw in her the same thing you saw. Something different. Something innocent. Something untainted by this bullshit that we see here in front of us. That's why I was drawn to her. But when she died, so did my mercy for that Michael Valentine. I had to show them what she represented. And when she disappeared, hell was coming in her place. Hell to Michael Valentine. I needed to make a statement to them. They tell me I don't respect her dead, that I disgraced her memorial. The bigger disgrace was what you described. Them manipulating her.
Yeah.
Her getting ready to say yes to you, and them stopping her.
Yeah.
But I'm done with Michael Valentine. I did what I did. Done with Austin too. As far as the war with Snake, that just begun. You better think real hard about what you're about to do. Once you step in that game, you can't come out. Snake is not Michael Valentine. Snake is not Austin. Snake doesn't hide who he is. He's a cobra. And he's always standing erect. David Barkeye seen the look in his eyes when he gets moving. We got Gavin Summers together, me and him. It's like you're looking into the devil. Be careful what you're about to embark on. Once you become in his crosshairs, it's gonna be hard to remove yourself. But there's no hesitating once you step in. I want to promise you my help, but my days are numbered. I got that Snake after me. I got Gavin Summers after me. I got the Valentine gang after me. I got the citizenry after me. And I got the law after me. Sorry your father died and you never got to meet him. As far as what the law says about him, they say a lot of stuff about me too. But I know what I am. He was your father? The Bible says thou shalt honor one's parents. It's one of the commandments. Don't let them spit on his grave like that. If you loved Kitty, visit her memorial. Visit her grave.
I do. I do every day, and I'll do it every day until I die.
David, don't be like these other Mambies. The only time they remember the dead is when they hear there's a funeral. So they can show up and play dress up. So they can signal to one another how virtuous they are. The real disrespect is them showing up. My only regret that day is that Clint Taylor, my best friend, died. Or rather, the only friend I had left. Michael lived and he died.
If you need any help with Snake, I'll be there with you.
We'll keep in touch.
All right.
Keep your head up.
Yeah, I will.